my web presence to reflect who I was, and I knew that if I put something else out there, I wouldn't be happy with it and it wouldn't be authentic to me. And I'm still, always tweaking that, but I feel like your web presence is kind of like, that's the door to who you are. And so one thing that I do, other than that, I am looking to diversify in terms of building up my email list through social media. Social media is kind of like one of those touchy things for us as therapists due to ethics and HIPAA laws and different things like that. So we have to be careful about the way in which we approach it, but it still can be a very valuable tool to build your email list, to get people, kind of listening to what you need to say. And I feel like if you can do that and you can build a following, you're not just keeping your reach local, you're going global. And that's ultimately what I would like to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about how we adjusted your psychology today. And I'll share my screen here just so we can go into the first, we'll do kind of a before and after shot, if you will, right? Okay. We'll take a look at what you had before and then how you changed it and what were the elements. So what are some of the things that you struggle with as far as your voice and your message and getting your message out there?
Well, I feel like, okay, when we go to school and we're learning to do counseling and to be with everyone, we walk with people through their, the issues of life, it's like that. We're helpers, we're natural helpers. And so there's a certain kind of let me help you type theme that comes with it. And I'm not trying to say, no, I don't want to help you. I want it to be authentic to me and my personality. But for so long, I've been trying to kind of fit a circle in a square. And it's been, and so I'm sounding like, hey, in my mind, I'm saying, oh man, I want to work with this population, or I want to work with this demographic. But then, what I'm saying is the door's wide open, come one, come all. And it's not really specific as to, the work that I feel that I'm best equipped to do.
Absolutely. So you feel like you're speaking to or into an echo chamber instead of directly to one individual. And people that you really want to help. And I think ultimately that is kind of what we were working on. So we're utilizing Nicole as a case study here. And so what we did is we have a before shot. So before, Nicole, do you want to kind of read what you have here? Do you want me to read it? How do you want to
read it? It's just, just kind of like what you told me. It's too nice. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, and I mean, that's great. I am a nice person, but it's kind of like that is not necessarily, okay, I'm nice, but I don't want everyone walking in off of the street, so to speak.
Yeah. So the conversation that we had was that this particular message didn't resonate with your actual style of therapy, with the way that you actually work one-on-one with your clients.
Absolutely.
So we have, hey there, have you been approaching challenges in your life the same way? There comes a time when you just have to face reality so that you can heal and move forward. Seriously, isn't it time to do something different? Isn't it time to take care of you? Everyone struggles at some point in their life. However, we all journey through these challenges in our own unique way. There are times we could all use a little help to get us through. You need to know that there is hope and that you are not alone. So that's the first paragraph, right? And so what about this felt kind of off to you?
Everything. Well, no, not everything. It's just that, hey there is me. That's what I say. That's my moniker or whatever you want to call it. But the thing about it is when I start off with, have you been approaching? That's what I thought you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, okay, are you struggling? Well, let me help you. We can walk through this together. La, la, la. You know what I mean? And so that was the reason, that the wording kind of was going in that direction. It was kind of like, there's hope. And I'm sitting here at the same time, I'm just kind of like, well, yeah, there's hope and everything, but that's not really what I want to say. You know, I want to say something else. But I just didn't know how to say that. And so I was like, well, it sounds nice, you know, and it did. It attracted a lot of people, you know, they were like, I read your thing and it was so nice. And that's the thing. It was so nice. And I was just like, I don't want to be nice. I mean, I'm nice. I'm a nice person, but I want it to be more. I want to be helpful. I want to be, you know, I want to be effective to help you in your life.
Yeah, and there was a disconnection between the niceness online versus when they got into your actual office. So talk a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, so then I have clients that come and they sit on my couch, and I was like, look at here, let's talk, you know, and then they're like, what? And I was just like, and so my personality, I do feel like after a while, I did tell people, I said, I just need to let you know, this is me. You know, and I would explain to them. I mean, for the most part, I didn't scare anybody away. They were just kind of like, wait a minute, where's the, oh, give me a hug, you know, type person that they saw online. And now it's just kind of like, are you ready to work or what?
Yes.
So it's basically, I don't want to waste my time or yours. And so I think that was a little jarring for some people. But for the people who stuck with me and they wrote it out, you know, it's been helpful, you know, and that's been great. And then there are some people where it's like you find out it is just not a fit. And I think the more I'm starting to understand and try to find my voice, it's helping me help other people, you know, because I'm like, hey, I'm not the person for you. So let me refer you to boom, you know, and it's been helpful with my referrals because I've been spot on with referring people and they're like, thank you. They're such a good fit. And so, you know, so that's my thing. It's kind of like I'm as I'm developing my voice, it's kind of like, yeah, that's what I want to do and kind of do it unapologetically.
Absolutely. So
how can I really help you with this? And where, you know, what's your willingness to go through this process, you know? And so it helps me to kind of see where this person is and kind of meet them where they are. And honestly, there are some people where I'm like, you know what? I know this person who would be great for you. Really, I feel like that's what you need right now, you know, and I don't want my style to be off-putting or to impede your progress, you know? And most people, like I said, I think most people appreciate that I am genuine, that I am nice, you know, because my thing is, one thing that's really true of me is that if I can't help you, I will help you find somebody who can. Absolutely. And so that's genuine. That's genuinely me. And so I think that kind of comes through in between the look at here, you know, type thing.
Absolutely. So let's now take a look at your second psychology today.
Yeah, my work in progress.
Yes. You still have the hey there.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to deal with your stuff so that you can move forward? Would it help to have a really clear vision of what you want and need to live differently? Maybe you already know what you want more or less in your life, but could you use some tools to make it actually happen? So I think there's a vast difference here.
Oh, yeah. Right? Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Difference. And I can help with you. I can help with you with all of that. I work with gutsy, tenacious women who are ready to have a more intentional participation in their life from the inside out. And I think that is awesome. Yeah. I think that statement right there really draws out the individual that you directly want to work with.
Exactly. And that's how I felt when after this, it feels more intentional. Now, it feels more authentic to who I am